Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? It's Anthony from The Daily Truth, the truth in 5 minutes or less. As you can see, feeling better, feeling fresh, took a day, recovered. Like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. This is going to be talking about social media relationships and your own relationship, my own relationship. So if you're not in a relationship, it's okay. Share this with somebody, or it might be good to know for the future because it's also about social media in general. And I'll do a different video someday about how terrible social media can be if you're paying attention to everybody else's life on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the things like, oh, they look at this. It's a composite. All these people's lives doing like, oh, they're going to travel. They're having a blast doing this. And you think that everything should be surrounding perfection and having a great life, and you're looking at snippets of a bunch of people's lives and comparing it to them. Bad. So that is for the future, talking specifically about social media and the individual. This is about relationships, and I've got news for you. I'm sure people know that I've been with Kelly for about 3 years. If you know me or if you followed me for a while, I get it. It looks as though we've got this fantastic, perfect, great relationship because that's what social media is going to show you. We're not going to show you all the fights we have, either or any of the pages that you follow, unless you have a 24/7 reality TV show about a relationship and about your life. You're not going to see the bad stuff. I don't think you're going to see anybody, if not very few people, that'll be like, you know, my wife and I, or my husband and I, my boyfriend and I, we got in this terrible relationship about XYZ. Some people will cathartically show these things for lessons, but for the most part, you are seeing Bob and Carol's trip to Jamaica, or, oh, they went to Italy. And if you start to compare yourself to these other relationships, you are immediately going to think your relationship is missing something. Like, oh, we fight all the time. These people never fight. Newsflash, they do. And a lot of times, some of the breaking points come when you least expect it. I can tell you from Kelly and I's relationship that we could be in the best place ever, happy as can be, posting something on social media about how great our lives are, and then fighting like cats and dogs the minute after or the minute before. You never know what you see. So start to realize that every relationship has its imperfections, some more than others. And when you start to compare yourself to the Joneses, think, well, the Joneses have it perfect. Newsflash, the Joneses don't have it perfect. Nobody does. And when you start to realize that and move past this new wave of social media, which is one of the reasons our divorce rate continues to increase, our single everything starts to increase, all these different things, is because we think that they have, like, well, my relationship isn't like that one I see on Instagram. That's a lie. The Instagram relationship is just a facade that it is a perfectly packaged image of what you think is going on, whereas inside the package, you've got a whole bunch of broken vases, vases, how do you say it? I don't know. You've got all this broken stuff on the inside that sometimes, if you put it on social media, always has this perfect package. And not to say that I've got a bad relationship with Kelly. It's great. It's just not what you see on social media, and I can almost guarantee anybody else's is the same. So I think this is an important video for you to watch and share with other people that are in relationships so that everybody can understand, and just remind yourself, the truth is no relationship is perfect. And the truth from that is that social media makes us feel inferior, whether it's the individual or as a couple. You're not inferior. You're just different. And if you want to start building something better, ignore that chaos, ignore that bullcrap, and focus on the person you are with, or you as the individual. Focus on the fact that you have the power to change the relationship for the better, and you have the power to learn to communicate better. Step number one, and I can tell you the bulk of the fights that Kelly and I have, is a lack of communication, imperfection in communication, and an unwillingness to listen to each other. So again, in those imperfections, we can learn, we could progress forward, we could be at our breaking point one moment, whether it's finances or whether it's just life in general. Life throws a lot of crap at every one of us. We don't show that all on social media. So just think about that the next time you're getting in a fight, or when you're comparing yourself or your relationship to others on social media. It's all a facade. That's all I got for you today. That's the Daily Truth, the truth in 5 minutes or less. I'm Anthony Russo. God bless. Remember, the truth will set you free. And don't be a garbage human. Don't surrender your pet. Don't